Hey, 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 welcome. Y'all come on in. I'm just getting everything pretty much settled. Happy Wednesday. Well, Thursday. Okay, let me catch up with time here because we only get just a little bit of it. Y'all come on in. Welcome. Hey, my LinkedIn fans and friends and peers and my beloved community. You all grab a pen, grab a paper. You already know. If you made it this far, this is day 4, the 30 reason you're stuck. We had a phenomenal time the last 3 days. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Go ahead and like and go ahead and share. That will make a huge progress in getting us the visibility because I'm in a mission to impact and transform thousands of lives before 2022 heads off and then welcoming in and ushering in 2023. Hi, Ali. Hi there, Divine Design Events. Welcome, Etika Kian. Listen, if I butchered your name, do apologize. Forgive me in advance, okay? Forgive me in advance. In the meanwhile, I want to invite you all. I don't know about you all, but I was sharing with you all yesterday that I've given myself permission to start back going into the gym a little after my birthday in October. And I have to tell you, that is a huge muscle to discipline. I mean it. It took the best of me today. I'm going to be very honest, but I'm not going to stop. Where are my gym? Committed, loyal, have now made it a habit. I'm catching up to making it back into a habit. So let me know where you are tuning from. Go ahead and put in a 1 in the comment. By the way, if you can relate on my gym grieving this morning, right? So let me go ahead and just jump right on in. I just want to ask just about 10 minutes of your time. Is that okay? Hey, Cook Senior, is that okay that I only disrupt your current day just about 10 minutes? I mean, you was going to go ahead and swipe away and go watch maybe reels or little short stories. Why not embark your day and get some value tips while you're here, right? So if you missed the other 3 days, and like I said, I have my Instagram fams right here, and I also have my private Facebook group. If you're not following me in any of those platforms, go ahead and follow me. It is definitely an opportunity to just see me and my creativity. And if you're just tuning in for the first time and you're like, where is this doll coming from? Who is this Ruth Mac? Well, I'm Ruth, and I have taken mid-level professionals, at least with 3 to 5 plus years, who seems to struggle with marketing their skills online. And now they're looking to stand out as a top authority so that they can start magnetizing those premium companies their way in as little as 48 hours. So enough about me. Let's go ahead and I'm a little sore and tender from the gym. So, hey, Sasha, welcome. Go ahead and grab you a pen and paper and go ahead and grab 3 to 4 of your peers and friends. Because, y'all, this is going to be a really great short little pep rally. Because here's the truth. You and I know that being stuck is definitely not an easeful way of feeling. Go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat room if you definitely can relate. Hey, Albo. Hey, Servio, Willow. Welcome. Y'all go ahead. Thank you so much in advance for all the badges here with my Instagram community. But let's go ahead and dive in. I want you to understand that we've already went through the 3 this week. I'm going to really want to touch in and hone in on you. If you don't know the law or principle in reciprocity, and for simplest terms, I'm basically going to let you know it's basically to put out more giving. The great Paul said it best. Each of you should want to have to make a decision in your heart to give. Not reluctantly, not by pressure or under compulsion, in other words. For God loves a cheerful giver. And if you have finding yourself struggling and making sure that you're giving, but you're giving on the wrong intentions, and maybe that's why you're stagnant and you're stuck, or you're not even giving at all. When was the last time you helped somebody? Yeah. Are you giving with good intentions? Now, before you can even master, by the way, the law of giving, do you know how to manage your emotions? Go ahead and put in the chat room that, because I'm going to be the first one to admit that oftentimes, I have to be fully intention and mindful on how I'm projecting certain emotions. Sometimes you might be mad. You might be in the Chipotle line, and by the time you get in the front, they're telling you that it's going to be a 20 minutes late to go ahead and steam up some more chicken, right? And you're in between your time. Your time is precious and your time is valuable. But at the same token, you want to be able to control certain things that are in your control. Yes. But the things that are not in your control, what do? You then keep yourself at a neutral. So let's go back into this law of giving. Like I was sharing with you all before. Before you can master it, have you maintained or master managing your emotions? Hey, Muhammad, you don't allow your emotions to control you. Hold on to what I'm saying. Hang on to your seat. Don't swipe just yet. Are you or would you like to challenge you, which is yourself, to get really, really good at disciplining your emotions, helping somebody and making, and also helping yourself at the same time? Because here's this. You're waiting for it. Because what you give is what you get, according to the phenomenal Les Brown. And I'm a firm believer with that as well. Go ahead and put a 3 in the chat room if you can relate with me. That you're talking to me, Ruth. I'm not talking just to myself. Go ahead and put in the chat room. Thank you for the waves. Thank you for the badges and the hearts. In order to release myself back into my purpose, right? That is, I want you to ask yourself, find somebody you can help first of all, so you can forget about you just for a moment. Forget about you for a moment. I know that's going to be a muscle for a lot of you all to exercise because we're still in a very interesting time. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just be. It's just be. And that's what I do. I took myself off, like I was telling you all earlier, I took myself off the grid. Can I share a heart-to-heart moment with you all? Can we have a little bit of a pillow talk? Is that all right? Is that all right? Thank you. I'm happy that you all are agreeing with me. So what I did was basically took myself off the grid from within, to actually go from within is what I'm getting at. And to learn more, guess what, about me. I was telling myself and I was asking myself, who am I? Who I am? What I wanted to develop more of a relationship, a very Kindle relationship with Ruth. So I started on this journey, on who I am journey. I started off way earlier this year, and I took fuller intention before my birthday in October. Now, in order to release myself into my purpose, sometimes you gotta go from within. Before you go back and release yourself again to your society, to your friends, to your family, to your hubby, to your spouse, your partner, your girlfriend, however you want to describe them. For such a long time, I would say in 5 to 10 years, you might be thinking, I had to go back. Sometimes, especially for my clients. Let me give you an example. I have many of my clients, and for those who don't know me, go ahead and take a look at my bio, or feel free to look at my profile as a career strategy partner. Many of my clients, they find it so, as a challenge because they got accustomed to working their 9 to 5. They were very loyal to their current company, which I applaud them. I applaud them for doing that. But here's the caveat to that. Here's the kicker. Here's the rubber kicker here. For such a long time, for being maybe in a role for perhaps maybe 5 to 10 years, and had to go back. They had to go back to reflect and say, what have I done in those years to associate my current skills to where they want to go, in their career? And maybe when getting their resume put together or updated, it becomes to be a huge hurdle for them. But you want to be able to ask yourself, in your current career, in your current life, have you taken chance for you? Have you gone from within? And would you, if you're the type of person saying, Ruth, many of our clients say, you don't have to be with me. you know, it's some chances are you may want to get support, because sometimes you get frustrated trying to go back. Because I got frustrated. I got to the point where I needed to get to reflect on myself and go back from within. And I mean, going back, I mean, being so vulnerable, going into an uneasing, type of phase in my life. Yeah. Seeking guidance. It's always helpful to seek guidance in what's current, and basically seeing what's out there, what resonates with you, who resonates with you. And most importantly, if you're maybe in your career or perhaps in your business or in your current life, you're wanting to positioning yourself to knowing who you are, because you want to just be, but you also want to be impactful. You want to enjoy, you want to be happy. Go ahead and put a 5 in the comment in the chat room. Let me know that happy is a mission for you. Happy is actually a destination for you. You want to, once you get there, you want to stay there, right? Who's with me? Once you get to the happy destination, you want to stay there. You want to high five some peers, some loved ones, some friends, because we're all on the same plane of happiness and pure joy. Is that all right? I think so. And so, like I said, I was not going to hold you all very long, but the main purpose of our live today, you got to release yourself to wanting to give more. The principle, the law of reciprocity, giving, and make it a cheerful giving. Don't go behind trying to make it intentional, having like very dark motives as to why you're wanting to give, because you have some not so light, delightful way of being attentive or being intentional. Give it with a cheerful heart. Give it, and I'm telling you, this is something that I do believe that you can master once you make a decision. And it's a discipline. I talked about it earlier when I was working out, that man, when you're going back into the workout arena, who can attest? I didn't even know I had some muscles from on my back that truly would get really tight and sore after doing some certain, sets. Who can relate? But the thing is, if you continually doing it very consistently, when you're doing it consistently and you made a decision to carve out maybe 30 minutes, and sometimes you start small. If you're wanting to give and you're asking yourself, start small. I had to start small with going to the gym. I said, you know what? I can carve out about 20 minutes. I can put 20 minutes to the side to go on a treadmill and maybe do some arms, perhaps, and maybe some legs. By the time you get there and you decided to go ahead and get on that treadmill, things starts to shift. You're like, oh, I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling pretty, I got this momentum going. Let me go ahead and let me do about 10 minutes of legs. Let me go do about, 10 minutes of arms. Who can relate? Go ahead and put a 4 in the comments, that I'm not alone here. You can definitely relate. Is this helpful? Is this resonating with you? Can you see where I'm going with this in terms of, I know we're in the season. Some of you all may be feeling, hey, look, I'm out of budget. You may believe that you don't believe in wanting to give, but I promise you, your spiritual side of you, your inner core, your highest version of you, the best yet version of you that you maybe perhaps have yet to encounter, is a giver. You just have not unlocked her yet. This is the time I want to challenge you. I want to go ahead and basically convict you to open that core of giving, that law of reciprocity. Do more giving these days. I want you to challenge yourself and give yourself permission to give to 2 people at work today. Who can you maybe collaborate with and ask them if they would like some additional support? How can I be a key contributor? This is how I talk to my clients. Demonstrate how you can be a key contributor to being part of their task or whatever assignment that they're maybe tackling, or whatever business eventful type of project that they may be working on. I promise you, my friend, a little goes a long way. So enough for today. I'm going to go ahead and continue on my daily routine. But a question I want you to ask yourself, give yourself permission to measure your giving these days. Because trust me, you want it to be to where giving is your friend. Look at it as an energy. Look at it as a form of energy. Giving is my friend. Think about it. If the more you give, basically is the more you're going to get back in return. It may not be from the same exact source, but you're giving with full, cheerful giving way. I have a partnership that I hold very dear to, and some of you already know about it. And I'm gonna wrap up with this. I am partnered with the Haiti Partners, and I help them. And then part of the proceed of my business goes to helping and contributing those private schools, those educations within Haiti, even though it's still in a very difficult time. But these kids are soaring. They're having the ability to have a staff to teaching them, and I am part of that, and it brings me joy. Who can relate that giving brings them joy? And if you're not there yet and you're looking for support, then ask yourself, who can I give today? Who can I give a hand to? And do it with purpose, do it with passion, and do it with joy. All right, love you all. Thank you all for the hearts. Stay positive, stay mindfulness, and guess what? You and I can definitely make a world of a difference if we put our minds together to definitely start giving going forward. All right, love you all. Thanks for coming in. Talk to you all soon, and see y'all tomorrow.